Hey guys, you guys ready for the best WWE prediction videos on YouTube? Then you've come to the right place. Today we're going to be predicting the Elimination Chamber. We are on our road to Wrestlemania, baby. And only one thing's stopping us, and that's the Elimination Chamber. Alright, so the Elimination Chamber is a professional wrestling elimination match held in the WWE. The match was created by Triple H and was introduced by Eric Bischoff in November 2002. It's scheduled for this Sunday, February 21st, 2021, and will be broadcast by the WWE Network. And I think in the United States, it's the last time it's going to be broadcast in the WWE Network, because it's going to go over to Peacock, which is owned by NBC, and NBC paid a lot of money for the WWE, I guess, is what I've heard. It's going to be at the Thunderdome, which is hosted at Tropicana Field at St. Petersburg, Florida. Alright, so this is the 11th time that the Elimination Chamber event has happened. And alright, let's get right down to the matches. Alright, so the first match, we're going to do the first Elimination Chamber, which is for the WWE Championship. We've got the champion, Drew McIntyre, versus AJ Styles, versus Jeff Hardy, versus Randy Orton, versus Sheamus, versus Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston is in this match because The Miz took himself out. The Miz does hold the Miz holds the Money in the Bank, so he can come down at any point and insert himself into this match and win the championship. So, will that happen? I think it will. I think at the end of the night, I think what you'll see is The Miz as the new WWE champion. Will he insert himself in this match? I think he might at the end of this match, but he'll let everyone else beat each other up, because this is a hellacious match. You can think of Steel Cage plus the Hell in a Cell, and you get the Elimination Chamber. You're going to have 2 guys starting, and then everyone else is going to be in pods. So there's 6 guys, so there's going to be 4 pods inside of this structure. Every 5 minutes or so, someone's going to be let out, and all of a sudden that 1-on-1 match might become a 1-on-2 match. So what you want to do is you want to eliminate your guy as soon as you can, especially if you're the first 2 guys in. All right, so who do I think is going to win? I don't know. I think AJ Styles might win. I think Randy Orton has a good chance of winning. I think Kofi Kingston has a good chance of winning. If he could get that Kofi Mania back, that'd be awesome. I'd like to see Jeff Hardy become champion. And I also like to see Drew McIntyre retain the championship. So, only guy I don't want to see win is Sheamus. But even Sheamus, he's alright. He's alright. My pick for this, I think, is going to be the champ. I think it's going to be Drew McIntyre. He's going to go through these guys, and we're still going to get Drew McIntyre Drew McIntyre versus Edge. Maybe? I don't know. But Drew McIntyre is going to win this. He's going to retain the championship. He's going to win the Elimination Chamber and be your WWE champion going into WrestleMania. Second match is a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship, and we got Asuka, the champion, versus Lacey Evans. They've been building Lacey Evans up a lot, especially with Ric Flair by her side. My pick for this one is going to be Lacey Evans to win the championship. I think they wanted her to win it 2 years ago, and she's had some stuff that she's had to work on. But I think she is ready to go. She's ready to go, and she will win the championship. All right, the next match is a triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. We've got Bobby Lashley with MVP versus Keith Lee versus Riddle. I like Riddle a lot. They've been building him up a lot. I like Keith Lee a lot. And Bobby Lashley still looks amazing. He was in WWE the starting of the 2000s. Left to go to do some MMA, and the guy's jacked. His traps are he is a huge human being. but I think he's going to lose the championship. I think he's going to lose it to Keith Lee. Keith Lee, like he's like the opposite. Like he is huge. He actually had a match up against, I think it was Riddle last two Monday Night Raws ago, and I'm like, Keith Lee, like he's a big guy, but I'm like, he was holding on to Riddle, and you could see that he did have definition in his arm, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's a big lad, and he's athletic too. So I think Keith Lee is going to win the United States Championship, but the only problem with this is it seems like Bobby Roode won the United States Championship. Who came from NXT. He got buried on the roster. He's now a tag team champion, but I'm like, he doesn't even have matches. They've done the same thing with a bunch of other guys from NXT. They win the United States Championship, and then they just they don't do anything with it. So this could be a curse, or this could be good for Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee's on his way up. I think he will be a champion very soon. Alright, the next match is an Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Universal Championship, which is held by Roman Reigns. And the winner of this match will go on to face Roman Reigns later that night. We've got Jey Uso versus Kevin Owens versus King Corbin versus Sami Zayn versus Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan. I'd like to see Daniel Bryan win this. I'd like to see Daniel Bryan win this and then go and face off against the Universal Champion Roman Reigns and win the championship. And that is the last match, which is a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship, which is Roman Reigns, the champion, with Paul Heyman versus the SmackDown Elimination Chamber winner. I haven't picked Daniel Bryan yet. I said I would like for him to win. Do I think he's going to win? I don't know. Jey Uso, Kevin Owens. I like to see Jey Uso. I'm like, if they put belt around Jey Uso, that'd be pretty awesome. Kevin Owens had his opportunities. He lost. King Corbin, he was the freaking Money in the Bank winner, and he lost, and he still lost. He hasn't won the championship. I'm like, no, King Corbin, no, get out of town. Sami Zayn, I like to see Sami win it. Do I think he's going to win it? I don't think he's going to win it. Cesaro's always on the cusp, but he doesn't get over it. I'm like, he's been Intercontinental Champion. He's been U.S. Champion, I think. He's been Tag Team Champion for sure. I'd like to see it, but I don't think so. Daniel Bryan, I can see it because Daniel Bryan doesn't have many years left. They're probably going to want to strap the belt around him at least one more run before he retires. That's why I'm thinking Daniel Bryan's going to win this. I think Daniel Bryan's going to win this because I think WWE knows that they have to hurry this thing up. They have to hurry the process up with Daniel Bryan, get him the championship, and I think he probably has around 2 years left until he retires. So I'm going to have Daniel Bryan win the Elimination Chamber. I just don't know if he's going to win the championship. But I can see maybe winning at WrestleMania. I don't know. Or I'm like, you want Roman Reigns versus Edge? You want the Spear versus Spear? I don't know. This is stressful. The Elimination Chamber is stressful. I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan to win the Elimination Chamber. I'm going to have Daniel Bryan win against Roman Reigns, the champion, the Universal Championship. That's my predictions. It's the Universal Championship. That's my predictions. Daniel Bryan's going to win it all. Alright guys, so remember, just subscribe to the Cali and Joe Squad, hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any of our videos. These are all the matches that I found. So I don't know if there's more matches. We're missing the Intercontinental Championship. We're missing some Tag Team Championships. I'm sure that there's going to be some sort of starter matchup as well. These are all the matchups. The Elimination Chamber, there's 2 of them, so I'm like, they will take a while, I believe. They'll probably take around 45 minutes each, so I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. And then 3 single matches, yeah, that makes up for the full 3 hours or so. So yeah, this is possibly the whole event. If you know of matches that I don't know of, then comment down below, and I will predict them in the comments. Alright guys, so remember, peace out.